atau kịp sang có lâu như cho sau này nơi thang đó điều chủ có sông ha đây là cam chứ con nhé bên họ sông hạt chứ cho sau này speaker Mr. Padun President gave you đây nhiều lẽ lâu xa cái nhiều người nhé bộ thập bông cái nhiều bây giờ là cả mong những chứ này atau kịp chân thiểu thôi bây giờ mong những chứ cái đó nhiều lẽ giáp là mấy chỗ cho số lâu cho sẽ get this office better rồi cho số nó term nung này số lâu cái đó nó mà chỉ kêu cái thằng lâu cái này chỉ cái gì chứ nó nó related FMR border fencing nào có giáp là mấy chỗ nào để như thế là point giáp là mấy chỗ cho số biểu điện nó nghe chỉ cho biết biểu như cái công cho chế cho giang xây đồ có nơi cái này nông để bồi sát là mấy chỗ ngắn nông để lâu suy cái nhiều mong gì chứ sau đó là gì cho số border fencing là điều đó mấy lên nó serious là lâu quá cho bị gì nông mua bên này chỉ cái gì cái gì đó đây này America Union Home Minister nó 2024 last year February đã announce rằng nông có yêu cầu cho số mấy lên là xử lý lâu chứ nó date for February 2024 nông này cho say KDC nông publication là cái yang nhé government là cái công作nhé mà thì em nó có 16 November 2024 Governor of Nagaland là cho số chăm nó sao nhé 7 March 2025 Governor of Nagaland through Deputy Commissioner nông lạc nông nghiệp nông cho số nông là cái sao nhé low last 3rd April 2025 Prime Minister of India the address yang có low tăng rally là cái organize yang low như 28 April 2025 low như là có Home Minister MHN the address yang memorandum cho số prepare yang cái nhé chỉ cái gì chứ nông đây rồi nhé low India High Policy India High Policy, India High, 7 countries nata India High 17 states India no 7 countries the international border nata chang ka nya 7 countries no Bangladesh, Pakistan, Myanmar, Afghanistan, China, Nepal, Bhutan nong 7 countries nata chang juno Arunachal Pradesh, Assam, Nagaland, Mizoram, Manipur, Sikkim, Tripura, Bihar, Gujarat, Punjab, Rajasthan, Uttarakhand, Uttar Pradesh, West Bengal, Ladakh, Jammu and Kashmir, Meghalaya. Nong they just states of 7 countries that are changananya. Nong go. Just Myanmar border, Indo-Myanmar border that are changananya. Arunachal Pradesh, 520 kilometers. Mizoram 510 km, Manipur 398 km, Nagaland 215 km, Kamshiko 1643 km no Indo-Myanmar border the Tachanganya. Nongo 215 km, Nagaland state no Tachangano, Junako, La Kyanman High. Order bill number 139, Tongsuni Wizolo no 145, order 46. IDC done. Nong the ta chang the Kyanman High go so nong te jane ya. Nong go low Northeast go Arunachal le Manipur le pina pi ga zolwa ga progress na ko nya. Atena yo nong bi je low Ate the BJA ka devne no Indian Army no security no fencing no go so tha go khuk shi ka na pa shi ko so tha ka no every 1 kilometer each camera no surveillance system camera no up em le feeding ya na deu cho so lo ni cho se je gong go cho so cho tho je no ko ti go implement ya ma hi na yo cho sa bi da dai no Hang cái suy lâu xa cái suy, ta làm cái suy, là cái tên này im đi men yang army nó cho tháo ra rồi nhé camera này kia rồi nhé imposition penalty nữa just the imposition rồi nhé nông just đi theo cái mà cú suy cái nào just xíu xíu cái yêu lo là cú nông rồi nhé lo IDC dan just so hiện mà này yo 1996 này yo chief minister si Jamie rồi chân đầu này yo International Trade Center này just so nhiều cái nhiều cái lâu thà cái điều về just so Trade Center này nông cụ IDC dan cái kiểu nông này đâu just coi yêu lại lâu như front district này nông này coi yêu lại nè development này xí tên nhiều cái đó yeah chú nông đất lâu rồi nhé từ khi mà này consensus này kiểu just so nông lâu như cũng nó đủ nông đất chỉ suy thế bao có lâu như sau có function nhà cái xíu development zone gì lâu có lâu như ăn cho bác khá giá kiểu lâu có chẳng hạn là cũng nông rồi nhé à đây này yo low modification no FMI na 2018 na noi dem nya alia na go low modification no alia jna go 2 weeks 14 days shui kana go noi ga ka stay back yang sheshu 16 kilometer da give do low na go modification na go da atsikyo na low lai kilometer na low lai nong nai do low specially just a camera ở chỗ biết công suy là liệu, ở mà hay nhiều em cho mày, công suy kỳ cho mày, kiểu sử dụng nó tháp lâu rồi, này medical facilities là liệu xe xong chứ đi, sinh nhiên là transportation là thế, này medical check-up thế, cũng nó nông nghiệp, just the seriousness này nó nông nghiệp, social political appel này là cái just the emergency genuine seriousness này nhá, just cái mà này là thầu chân cũng nông nghiệp là cái này nhá, lo India hayo alia jana leo 2017 border fencing na apai sale za election yang dem nya naga hai chabi hiya jasa kyangman ha laga chabi hiya the protest yang ga shi jano mo leo 371 ne no land and its resources provision gi jen jang go India hayo jasa chabi hiya de nim chabi shewa bi je shi gu da Government of India the sponsor yang go Myanmar government na nong de bi ga just so chung long lo go India hayo just so protest the yang japan India high policy change chama ka cha chung long go zo lo ka the the important Union cabinet Prime Minister Modi le yang go news update yang ja to ni ga zo 6,839 crore no vibrant villages scheme all the areas the live logistic areas logistic village cluster wise thing ayo no infrastructure development road development no live no given knowing that low in the higher no they approve ya them 100% center sponsor scheme no program no show fund no through village council tigna cooperative society tigna SHG group da how give them just no private hela no private show direct chi chi then the show government of India policy no how contract no how give through SHG now give through cooperative society no just how give them just no private then the just absorb them the ground reality na lew just Antonia development checking just also ne ka lang lagda ho other side government policy na nong tai thi ka convince ang ka lo hi ka to 2018 ai minus nong saking minus the go show agenda poda byang a jno road infrastructure na atso da achigo border fencing na atso da achigo de ni na yo lo lang na liu shao ka shi ka shwa no bi de bi a cement ba lu na shao bao shi ka just you then do lo fully implement ya just you la ba ho road infrastructure na gi no development infrastructure aki then do no then I give border road the liu as a sang border fencing the liu no liam no united no as a sang the fully the go liang implement yang the government of India no agenda no put up yang liu long you know now come a then I just no convince yang go just no the way no night just so chỉ yêu là cái họ bên này bị tháo chạy là just so no liang cái này đây về no then I see through RD department give team che kai la program is on center program is on through RD program give nai no PMGSY loi la nong go nong thiu ai de je nong go fa na thiu ka da nong chi ya da nong ma just me le na ka hai de new lo ko kyan nga hai de new lo ko otherwise lo affected areas na de po the area na le de ni je just me le sorry ở đây chỉ cái này nhé lòng sầu là có dâu cái gì à nè mê lên nó có sáng ngày cái chi lâu ở phố điện rồi lâu India hay không Myanmar là pin là bị vào chứ nó excuse là vào chứ nó nhiều evidence là proof yang chứ nó 2022 500 cases mỗi go Now, 625 individuals going to arrest under NDPS Act. No, then NDPS mark arms, drugs and smuggling the young arms ammunition the all the criminals record that she will no excuse them no take a gap of them. Yeah, low gap no man high logo, just a million logo. Give long the gauge show logo. Kieng phi là gì chứ sao là có long go là có ta không có thể điều đó excuse này cho nó hết điều đó nếu mê lên tax force rescue tax force là lâu mê lên nó có kêu cái điều nhé nó liều nó có nó form yang cái ta mê lên nào sai mét ai yang điều chứ này nó seriousness là kỹ cái ta nó precaution là kỹ cái ta thêm nó cái điều nhé ta reminder nó là cái gì chứ Law resolution adopted by the General Assembly on 13 September 2007, Article 36, UN Declaration on the Rights of Indigenous People. Nonggo lakaho. Ayo, for the area live indigenous community, matzo logo, matzo mo akan daw ka ayo. Colonial rule daw ko, for the no, lomni just akubo, lomni just ka tamaw ko na dyan. Nong daily na show, who she go indigenous people just daily na show, border na diw gigan na show. Cultural, spiritual, political, economic, social purposes. Nong just that restriction jiyang go, just on the rights that respect yang. Who she wear that. Nong go India, Myanmar na laka sign na thiu ka secretary thiu ka ginya nong show point na logo just all lo ni memorandum na nong summit yang na nya nong go just all lo ni memorandum summit yang na nong dei vijay to the honorable Home Minister Government of India, New Delhi, through the Deputy Commissioner, District Moglak, Memorandum, Border Fencing and Free Movement Regime regarding. Honorable Sir, the people of Kelmingan Tribe of Eastern Nagaland hereby submit this memorandum to your esteemed office for your due consideration and necessary action without further delay. This memorandum is an outcome of the mass public rally held across Eastern Nagaland on the 28th of April 2025. This is to remind Government of India again that the unique history of the Nagas, particularly of the Eastern Nagas, its traditions and political aspiration is at stake with the declaration of GOI's policy for fencing the Indo-Myanmar imaginary border and scrapping modification of free movement regime during February 2024. At the outset, we appreciate the adoption of resolution by the Nagaland State Assembly on 1st March 2024, urging the central government to reconsider its decision to fence the Indo-Myanmar border and scrap the free movement regime. And this non-acceptance directly reflects the spirit of the enabling provision given by the Constitution of India under Article 371A to the Legislative Assembly of Nagaland in regard to land and its resources. Today, we once again herald our voice against the very policy that will divide our people and our ancestral land, and hereby lay down the following grievances for your immediate consideration. 1. No segregation of people and division of traditional and ancestral land. We oppose the policies that segregate our people and divide our traditional and ancestral land that we have owned since time immemorial, long before independent India. We truly oppose the policy that restricts the movement of the indigenous people of the land by imposing various restrictions which forbid free movement within its own traditional and ancestral land. 2. To uphold UN Declaration of the Indigenous Peoples' Right of 2007. The Government of India must uphold the United Nations Declaration of Indigenous Peoples' Right of 2007, where both India and Myanmar were the signatories. Hence, both India and Myanmar, as the signatories, must be guided by the principles of Article 36 of the UN Declaration of the Indigenous Peoples' Rights and promote the rights to maintain and develop contact, relations, and cooperations, including activities for spiritual, cultural, political, economic, and social purposes with their own members as well as others. 3. Government of India contradicts its much acclaimed Look East and Act East policy. We call upon your attention to see in our context that the much acclaimed national policies like Look East policy or Act East policy are not reduced to a border fencing and scraping of FMR, destroying our rights in our own God-given ancestral land. 4. No security without people's mandate. Real security can be achieved only when it is done together with the indigenous people inhabiting the eastern frontier of Nagaland. Nor do the National Border Development Policies deal the withdrawal of the declaration of border fencing. No development at the cost of curtailing our freedom. We are constrained to declare non-acceptance and non-cooperation to any border area development program declared by the Government of India. 5. Pending FND to Eastern Nagaland. We are aware that ENBO is currently spearheading to solve the offered Frontier Nagaland territory matter with the Government of India. It started with a long-drawn statehood demand from 2010, and we were made to understand during 2023 that separate statehood was not possible immediately, and thus Government of India has offered FND with executive, legislative, and financial autonomy. That while the Eastern Nagaland were positively expecting for FND to happen soon, MHA declared the border fencing which lies along Eastern Nagaland and the scrapping of FMR during February 2024, seriously threatening our life, land ownership, and position, and also curtailing our free movement. This unfortunate development has forced us to question the sincerity of Government of India towards Eastern Nagaland. Is this development a message from Government of India that our Eastern Nagaland problem and issues are scrapped? Is the question dominating the public space? Therefore, through this public rally held on 28 April 2025, we demand the withdrawal of the border fencing policy and removal of all restrictions to enable us to continue to enjoy our land and rights as the indigenous people living along the Indo-Myanmar imaginary border. KLSA Vice President, Cameron Tribal Council, P. Hatu General Secretary Kamngan Tribal Council, K. Jongkoi President Kamngan Min Hoigam, Hemelam Speaker Assembly Affairs Kamngan Students Union, L. Padun President Kamngan Public Organization Headquarter Kamdi. Signatories now take the go to so lonely. Home Minister in the address and give that true Deputy Commissioner give Longo Copina Jasona, Chief Minister of Nagaland. Kabaho Copina dates of Longy, non Kamgada, KDC official soy, KBO President, New KMH, KSO official soy, non de Lanti Walk, which is so I Kapugata, Deputy Commissioner Office Land, no Summit Young. Tell me,